Right, a dog's saying break in, smash you in, child molester, and I'm getting confused what I'm saying. Something just went into my head and I was trying to round it up, and I got confused of what I was saying. So you've had the ripping you to pieces van, and it just sort of completely went all fucking crooked in the head. But then again, if I've got crushing pains inside my head and sort of these problems, God doesn't want me to fucking have a say. I tell you, I'll rip his fucking, smash his fucking church up, I tell you, fucking evil bastard. But anyway, I did, a couple of days ago, I did actually lost my temper in church again because of molested Sadie threats, which are not true. So anyway, it just keeps going out my head. The night attack van occurred. The vicious jumper, and it's sort of had a couple of vans where it looked like smashed glass. I've lost the 2 sheets, I can't fucking remember. But you had a mixture of stuff on there similar to that. There's some quite heavy, nasty setups. Anyway, at the moment, currently loud bikes for erections. But the other thing I wanted to mention, I want to get nasty about this because I'm not very fucking happy mood with God. Keeps on fucking my mind up, screwing up what I think or what I need to say, causing me to have to try and round it up into a sentence. And sometimes when I'm doing that, I have to lie because I'm trying to get it all in without fucking up on the video, so I can keep the video as short as fucking possible. But with this one, it's got to go into a long video now, which means I can't keep the actual original recording because of the byte rate and how many megabytes it would be if it goes into my fucking folder. And that's where I fucked up and I had to stop the recording. But when I mention these setups, it's all true, that's a problem. There are some times where you get confused and you have to sort of round it up, and when you round it up, sometimes you got to make the story to sound good without fucking the wording up, and then you fuck the wording up, you've got to stop the recording and you get that fucking problem. Anyway, let's talk about Jesus Christ's creation, yeah? Well, let's put it this way, Jesus Christ is a fat gobby cunt that claims to be the Son of God, and the creator God's a nasty fucking vicious piece of shit anyway. So obviously, the creator God rips people to fucking pieces. So the love of God's creation, the love of Jesus' creation, is wild lions eating kittens and tearing other animals apart. God's loving creation and sexuality creation and love, and the beautiful of love and the beautiful creation is dangerous snakes eating rabbits and paralysing other animals. Crocodiles eating zebras, the love of God's creation there as well. The Venus flytrap kills insects, squeezes them to death and holds them into a thing, and then once they're squeezed to death they let them go. So the marvellous works of God's creation, so loving. Jesus Christ raped the guts in and out of Mary Magdalene when she was 11 years of age. We're not quite sure if it's 9 or 11. It's not listed as 10. It's listed as 11 or 9. I can't remember which one it is. But when Jesus Christ was in his early 20s, he had sex with Mary Magdalene when she was a child. And basically Jesus Christ fucked the guts in and out of Mary Magdalene. He enjoyed sex with her because she was a prostitute back in that time. A prostitute that fed men who wanted sex. Back in that time there was no law to say that there was paedophilia or child molesting or anything like that in Jesus' day. These new rules came in when governments formed and laws came in and all the rest of it. And then the words like child molester and paedophilia and rapist or whatever all came in then. I think rapist has always been a word that's existed. So Jesus Christ, basically, he poured out his feelings over Mary Magdalene. He suffered the little children to come up onto him. So he suffered Mary Magdalene. He fucked the guts in and out of Mary Magdalene. And basically, he fucking did her. He gave her a good one. He fucked her. And then they got into a sexual relationship. And obviously the disciples weren't over happy about this. But Jesus enjoyed the sex with Mary Magdalene. He started getting his feelings out. He's pouring his spirit out all upon her. This lost manuscript cannot be published. And it would cause offence. They can't put it in the mainstream. I think it might have been on the Conspiracy of the History channel, but the thing is if it offends Christians and people that are Catholics, and it offends Jehovah's Witnesses, and it offends, all people that use the same variation of a similar translation to the Holy Bible, which mentions Jesus Christ, basically. So all those religions, and they don't like it, you see, so they can't they had to remove it from the Bible in the first place. You know, it's something that should be in the Bible. They didn't put all the stuff in the Bible. You've got the book of Enoch. You've got the secret book of John. The secret book of Gospel. Thomas. You've got so many different books. The hidden information of the sexual relationship of Jesus Christ and Mary Magdalene, where it goes on about Jesus being a paedophile and raping Mary Magdalene, and explaining how he enjoyed sex with her, doing it in a way which is perverted and is not a good way to suggest. Anyway, so Jesus shagged Mary Magdalena. I call her Magdalena. People are saying it's pronounced Magdalene, but I prefer to use the term Magdalene. So when Jesus returns to earth, if he does return, he'll have to step on insects, which is murder. Jesus fed his fat fucking face, and he what did he do? He fed his fellow men, killing innocent fish, making the fish burn in sacrifice, in pain and suffering. Then once he cooked it and burnt it, he chopped it up to pieces, and everyone's fed their fat faces with it. So, you know, it's not good, is it? I've turned against God, I've turned against Jesus, because of my life, the way my life has been. It's gone too far, you see. I mean, in 2002 I was on the turn, and then my life got 50 times worse, so I fully turned now. So there's no way I can forgive. It'll be too late. Look at sexuality. The fact that I've been sexually abused as a child and known as a sick cunt all my life, and now it's too late to do anything because of my age, and I'm told that I'm supposed to be with an old person that I can't fancy, or someone who's a stale piece of shit, or someone that's a single mother, or someone that's very used, or someone that's wrinkly and not supposed to have that good-looking skin type. I'm being told to go with people twice the age of people that basically sexually abused me as a child because of the age I am now. I'm actually told I'm a sick cunt if I look at anyone 5+ years on top of the age Jesus Christ was when he was crucified, let alone when he was in a sexual relationship with Mary Magdalene. And I'm also known as a sick cunt if I don't take to the negative type. I'm actually known as a sick cunt if I look at the Lisa type, which I can't stand the look of. So, you know, they cut my fucking throat. So that's why I've turned against Christ. It's too late to do anything. And as I get older and as my life goes, and there's a possibility of cancer as well. I forgot about that one. I don't know for certain, but I've got to find out on that one. And so yeah, my life's just been taken to fucking pieces. And that's why I've fallen against Christ. God's marvellous creation, God's loving people. Let's look at the Rapture Dream people. I've messaged on YouTube to ask them if they're single. They just tell me I'm a sick cunt, you're supposed to look at the older type. Or they pose and take the piss out of me, bouncing their baby about. And that goes against the Bible, by the way. Before Jesus came to earth, that is. Leviticus. It says that if someone's been made a single mother, that you do not go with that person. That person who made that person a single mother stays with that person to the end of end of his life. And if that person who's a single mother divorces that man that made her pregnant, then that woman has to remain single for the rest of her life and not have sex with anyone, because they've done a sin by divorcing or not staying together. So that's one thing I agree with, because obviously if you've been sexually abused, you shouldn't be told to go with a single mother and a stale piece of shit that's been fucked by all your enemies, but not just fucked by all your enemies, but fucked by all your enemies 20 years ago when they enjoyed the sexual teen years of that girl while giving you the ugly, old, haggard, fucking hell attraction of the older attraction of that lady who's 20 years older with wrinkly skin and grey hair. I don't find that a fucking sight that I can forgive you for, Christ, you malicious bastard piece of sick shit. So obviously, yeah, I've turned, I've fallen. It's too late in any circumstance to do anything, unless I actually get anyone, but it's not going to happen, that's the problem. I'm looking at it on the principle that it's not going to happen. I'm doing it that way. So I'm taking a risk. I don't give a shit. I'm sacrificing and jeopardising God's creation and all the rest of it. I'm taking that risk. I don't believe anything's going to happen. I don't believe anyone's going to help me find anyone. So I'm taking that risk. And everything, that's usually true. Everything I say always comes true anyway. So that's what I've done. So anyway, I'm going to have to leave the recording now because someone's got the door and they're going to come in the church very shortly. Right, so I'm back home. A load of loud bikes to erections, but there's been a few shifts popping up. Firstly, there's a lot of burning sensations. SM16GLY car. I think there's a threat from that number car, I can't remember. I wrote it down anyway. 4 cars started, photographed, taken of me. and he says knife there. Penis out loud bike, then loud bike 7 times. Dog bark, sick cunt, Justin shot dead repeatedly. Choked by started car, then breaking in, and then car backing up and drains it over. Crow says sad. Drains it over, then car reverses at me. Bus stops, Lisa Pike lookalike, sneezes in my way, black sexual car. Cross to avoid the sunshine being very hot. So car backs up me, blue over drain cover, black and red. Text on the bus stop, grey, on the bus, sorry, black grey. Sloppy teenage kissing, red white car, Crook and Sons, LP doors van and camera switches off to defeat evidence of a Lisa Pike setup. Penis, bike only. 10-year-olds with rings on their second finger. Hard wet sneeze nearest to me by teenage girl. Spit talking lands in my face and in my eye. Later on, boner and motorbikes timed, and bikes timed, sexual bow whistles. Sick blue, yellow, blue, black and blue, white. White, Brent, tag, van, AJN, lorry, cell call. Hang on, I'm burning very bad. It's being caused by a microwave, I think. Hang on a second, I need to check it, but I need to get the evidence. God's fucking about. Ow! Fuck! I'm not sure why that's fucking burning. Fucking battery's gonna explode. Hang on a second. Yeah, sorry about that, but I'm not quite sure what's happened. But my MP3 player exploded. It started to go into flames like it did in April. It just sort of smoked. You smell it smoking. And it just wouldn't operate, and it felt very hot, so I had to put it under the tap in the water, leave it in water, and I took the battery down to the staff office at supported housing, because it's so hot, it's like it's going to explode, and I thought, what the hell's causing that? So I'm not quite sure what's causing it, but I have noticed something. I am getting a bit of burning, what's causing that, but like I said, there's no evidence of whatever is causing it, but when it comes to things exploding by themselves, I've got to take it a little bit more serious. So I'm not quite sure why that happened. I've not had problems with batteries exploding. I mean, the temperature is a realistic temperature, it's just under 32 degrees, something like that. So I'll keep you updated on it anyway. So I'm lost where I was. Brentag van, AJN lorry, so court begins sexual relationships between each other with 30 years difference in age. So the lady's about 25 and this bloke's in his mid-50s, but obviously with some people it's not a problem, so he's being shot dead, paedophile said by the same person in fact. Bradford's, and then dangerous paedophile being stabbed said by someone in a car when I got off the bus, sick over drain cover, Abri van. Flooring van, catalytic converter set up. Teenagers pushing a buggy, catalytic converter car timed to hit me and the motorbikes and get onto the sheet since I've been back home. I've already mentioned the exploding battery nearly and the MP3 player exploding. But it didn't actually explode, it started smoking very badly and I had to put it underwater. But I noticed it with the battery first. I was actually doing this recording that I'm doing now when I noticed the battery, and then I noticed the MP3 was smoking as well, so fuck knows what was causing it. Anyway, penis up motorbike, bow whistles, penis up motorbike, penis up at 3:30 PM, penis up motorbike. 6 more times, metal case banged, hit your pedo Justin banged. 7 more bangs, and then obviously the burning occurs. But at the time the burning occurs, that's when I noticed the battery was overheating. But I don't think that's ever occurred, even when the burning's occurred in the past. I've had an MP3 player explode on the kitchen floor back in April, but this is unusual, can't explain it. But just have to hope the place doesn't explode or anything, but something's causing something or other to affect electronics in this place. And obviously I'm getting a burning problem, which I'm not happy about either. I'll keep you updated on the rest of that. Right, today's the 17th of the 7th, 2024. I've got quite a few sheets to go through, unfortunately. It's been bad, yeah. However, last night was quite quiet. but a lot of this is being said outside, so better kick off, ain't I? Right, being shot dead, you're a fucking paedophile, said. Justin, being fucking knocked down, knife dead, molested, Sadie Dando, said. Justin, you tried to blow the place up with diesel, smash your teeth in. Burning occurs at 2:20 a.m. Shot dead, banged, sick cunt, smashing you out. Smash you up, sick cunt. Police ain't doing nothing. Being smashed out in the morning, said. Allow bike time pissing. Another time pooing. Another time to erections. Smash you in, Justin, said. I can't figure out what I read there, hang on. Too sad, I can't remember. Go for another shit and loud bike time. Too late to leave you for dead, said. Or something like that. Don't know, it wasn't that. I've written it out wrong. Molested Sadie, everything's gone, said. So that's, like I said, these sheets are not in order, so and sometimes the writing's a little bit out. Right, so busting in, molested Sadie, Justin. Grace Waterman doesn't like you, Justin, said. I'm not bothered either way, but that's what's been said. Allow bike time to an erection at 6:30 p.m. Justin, sick, busting in. Lost your head, Justin, busting in, molested Sadie, Justin. Smash your head with a baseball, said. Bow whistles, knock you dead, molested Sadie Dando. Gonna smash you right out, said. Bow whistles. Lost his fucking feet, dead meat, said. Bow whistles. Justin, you're a sick cunt, being smashed out, said. Shot dead, just raped Sadie Dando, said. Supposed to be fucking murdered by Scott, said. Which is the same name that someone gave me when they wanted to smash me out on the railway track in March or April 2022, because claiming I raped Kimberly Hobbs or Kimberly Cox, and claiming I have a 1-foot cock as well, which is not true. Someone says, no, I can't say what this one is actually, because it would cause trouble, but I'll put it this way, it's not a sexual threat. Everyone has the same, hey, ha, ha, having a break in, something like that, said. Lost you, Justin shot, said. 1:45 a.m. Time to break in, child molester, Justin. Mungle, just shoot him, getting a fucking break in, said. Cabbage as well. Sick cunt, total sick cunt, being stabbed. Life's lost, Justin. Life's lost. Sad paedophile, he's getting busted. Robbery, sick cunt, child molester, said. Justin, you're getting a fucking break in, you raped. Again, this is they're claiming I'm raped Grace, and then saying lying about Reese. I don't really have to bring people's names into it, but that's come from outside, not inside. So if there's any trouble, I'll have to involve the people at the back of St Thomas Cross at Eastville and Yeovil, because there's no need for it. I'm only going by what's said, and this is not schizophrenia, I can tell you that. Bow whistles, 20:37 p.m. breaking in, you molested Stephanie, banged. Obviously it can be interpreted as anything else, it could be a normal bang, but these bangs are becoming very frequently in suggestion, and you can work out the type of things that are being banged. So I might be wrong, I might be right, but either way that's what it sounded like. Break his ribs, banged. Bonus, a loud bike. I help break a loud bike, same again. Tingling bell end, loud bike. This is personal stuff, I don't like speaking about this, to be fair, it's ridiculous, but you know, it's gone on for so many years that I'm getting pissed off of it, so I have to release this sort of information. Bonus, a motorbike, smash you in, Justin. 20 minutes of banging in sequence, 2 threats. Breaking in, molested Sadie. Seagull says off to hell, you paedophile. Penis ups a bike. Brainless paedophile, just dead meat. Penis ups a bike. Banging at 11:11 p.m. Basically 11 minutes past 11 p.m. Bonus, a motorbike. Basically someone says that the previous neighbour that got evicted once you shot dead, being a paedophile, said. Burning occurs at 23:20 32 p.m. Sorry. Bow whistles, lethal injection. Child rapist said. Everything where your stuff is has been burgled. You child rapist said. Cuckoo, double break-in said. Bow whistles, stab with AIDS. Meaty, dead. Meaty said. Intense burning at 23:42 of the same burning. Got someone to knife you, Justin said. Paulet shot dead said. Coppers want you shot dead said. Tried to blow the place up with diesel said. Knife dead said. Dead just. Murdered Esme said. Break-in stuff's worth lots said. Raped a kiddie said after. Lost the lot said. Child rapist. Toss blind him said. 2:30. So I wanted to mention, I've forgotten what it is, but basically all this stuff about me beating my nan up and my dad's ex-partner Esme is all a load of nonsense, but there's nothing you can do about the lies that are being made up in authority or whoever's reported it that's made allegations that's not true. It's the same with the Sadie and Stephanie business on sexuality, but there's nothing you can do about it, and any sexual activity with women or children, because I haven't had sex with anybody. We do have this Wayne's World business, but that would take a long time to explain. And obviously in a swimming pool when I was a child, I've obviously had, I've been on a person when they've swam together, trying to take like a piggyback swim type thing or whatever you call. But like I said, all this needs to be documented separately to this. I only want to mention what today's problems are. In actual fact, it is on the internet already, but it's on one of my YouTube accounts that I can't remember the password to, so it's on one of the old accounts, but I do need to redo it because I need to put it on the new account as well. But if you search, I'm not exactly sure what you type in, but it'll come up under my name because there's a lot of channels that are inactive that I've used on the internet, so you're bound to find it somewhere. But like I said, I can redo it again, it's not a problem. 2:30 robbery said. Lost your life said. Intense burning. 3:30 bashing him in. Live wire said. Shot dead robbery coming. Drain lost said, or something like that. Sad break-in. Over 35 you paedophile said. Molested a child, Justin said. Smash you out. Snake venom. Dead meat said. Justin's supposed to be with veggie said. That sounded like what was being said, I don't know. Jungle Tunes a child molester said, just as I said it then. So it doesn't, sort of not in like a pattern to a phrase, but just said like that. Molested Sadie, bash you in. Marcus Starcher still after you, Justin said. That's never been said. Well, last time that was said is over 15 years. Well, yeah, about that. No, about 15 years ago. So it's a surprise that was said. I mean, as far as I know, we're not. We're obviously in the past. Obviously, he's not liked me as such. But as far as it goes, we were bygones. But I think today the problem is I'm not sure if it was him, but I saw him with Matt Caro when I was camping in September of 2023. They've forgotten who I am, so they think I'm Savan. So in one sense, yes, it's more nasty than what they were when they weren't liking me, and they got quite dangerous as well when I was in that situation in camping, and then I sort of had to be very careful from that day, and then obviously I wouldn't go back there to camp again, sort of thing. Right, shot dead said. Boner, so 00:52 AM motorbike to erection, shot dead. Fucking fight, you dead. Later said. They won't stop timing bikes to erections. That's one of the main setups today, in fact. To itchy bumhole to penis going up. But anyway, let's get to this, because I'm going to have to do that in a separate video. Separate link. Sorry, a separate part of this recording. Sick cunt being stabbed, you raped her at Burnham-on-Sea said. 1 hour and 20 minutes of intense burning. At the time this occurs, I don't want to have to accuse any neighbour of doing this, but one of the neighbours was out, and then he came back in and it stopped. Sick, Justin said. Losing your life with well, I can't say what that is, but as a form of energy weapon. Molested Sadie, Justin. So sad, supposed to have stuck to Lisa said. Poppy just said. Poppy just bogus, or 102. Motorbike revs molested, a specific name, which is not true. Penis up, loud bike. Scott sees him, break his fucking neck, said. Penis up, loud bike. Penis up, shoots up, loud bike. Break in flat, raped her, said. Stab him next time I see him, said. Push chest, shoot you dead, said. Certainly raped Sadie, Justin said. Lisa Pike in Taunton, just said. Having a robbery, everything lost, said. Pissing out with blood, burglary, said. Raped Sadie, Justin. Injectable, just said. Lost everything, certainly raped Sadie, just. In. Bash you in, Justin. Same again. Nothing left, said. Syringe, Justin said. Busting in because of Sadie, Justin. Lisa Pike, Justin. Burning reoccurs. It's on and off, this burning, but I was getting it quite bad last night. Obviously, we go back a week ago. I had to camp because of it, and I haven't got a clue how dangerous this is, but it's making me bloody ill, really ill. Nothing I can do about it, you see, that's the problem. Mental case, bash him in, said. Olivia, Justin. You beat your stepmother, Esme up, Justin said, which is not true. Penis up 8 times loud bike, then 3 times in the bath, because I had a bath. 17 more loud bikes to erections after a bath. Justin smash you in, molested Sadie. Dangerous child rapist, just smash you in, Justin, you weirdo. Got to go, said. Smash you in, said. Penis up, loud bike. Smash you out, Justin. You're fucking guilty. Molested Sadie, just said. That's how. Most of these threats are outside. Like paedophile, Justin. Paedophile rapist, revved. Molested Sadie, said. Molested Sadie Dando, just. Molested Sadie Dando, just. Molested Sadie, just. Smash your fucking head in. Break your fucking place. Vegetable. Break in, just said. No, it's coming to today's going out situation now. Black and blue, grey, white, sick, Zimmer frame angled at me. Penis up, bike only, Zimmer frame timed. Skin cancer, conversation on the bus. He's sick, said, and photo taken of me by a bearded, rough person in his mid-20s. Lisa Pike look-alike onto the bus. Gun looking timed. Bonus a motorbike, penis shoots up, loud bike. Same 3 more times. Mary Magdalene t-shirt. No chance van. Penis up's a bicycle timed again. Outbreak of more bikes timed to erections. Ride the night cancer vest. I think it's a pink top, a fluorescent type of pink. Phone rings on the bus nearest to me by Lisa Pike look-alike. Motorbike times, cancer t-shirt again, cheering van, red white van, an NENE van, yellow car, spit talking by cell calls nearest to me. Bonus a motorbike timed, life's gone, said. Alicia's only 37, you sad cunt. Up the age, think you're 43, said. Being shot dead, too late, molested Katrina, a little girl said. You're having a fucking break-in, Justin. Itchy bunghole is a bonus allowed bike. Somerset Waste partnership. DX lorry. Grey, blue, black sexual car. Police looking timed. Grey, black buggy timed by a teenager. 2 teenagers with babies in their slings walking together. They only look about the age of 13, so I'm told I'm a sick cunt if I don't fancy anyone over the age of 40, and I've not had anyone in my whole life. Yet these teenagers are boasting with a baby in their sling, and they're not even fucking legal age by the looks of it, so just shows you that the whole fucking creation, whole of God's work is fucking sick. You have to say that because 99.9% of people have had sex before the age of 40, so it makes everyone a sicko if they've had sex or have enjoyed sex with someone under the age of 40, because that's what I'm being told. If you have sex with anyone under the age of 40, you're a sick cunt. But the problem is, for first proper sexual relationship I'm on about, they had sex when they were children, or in their teens, or in their 20s or 30s at the latest. Well, I'm known as a sick cunt if I don't have anyone over the age of 40 for first time sexual relationship. So it's causing a lot of trouble. So black grey, buggy timed, black mixed with orange timed, hard wet sloppy coughing, black and blue timed, red monster car, bucket van, ideal van, Pickford's lorry, nice van, says nice on the side of it, bonus a motorbike, SE van, Phil Masters lorry, bonus a motorbike, sexual car, Crook and Sons lorry, penis up motorbikes with lights on, bucket van, BHT van, penis up's a motorbike, red, black, grey, white, grey sexual. There should be another couple of sheets, I can't find them, so I'm going to have to give it you in brief. While in the shop, getting some money out of the post office, penis up's allowed bike timed. While in church, and just before mostly, there's been 4 allowed bikes timed to an erection since I've been in this church. I think 1 or 2 is recorded on here as well. The other 2 sheets, you had the ripping you to pieces paper shredder van, but it appears to me that they might be painting that van over because it looks a lot different to what it used to look. It has more of a sort of shady sort of colour where it looks like they've put a coating of paint on the side of it and or whatever, so I will keep tabs on that, though I can't guarantee 100% that's the same van because I was looking at it from a distance today and not actually from the actual viewpoint, and I couldn't actually see the writing because the writing's faded anyway because it's an old van. When you look at these vans, you have to look at certain parts as well.